Welcome in, everybody, to Watkins Glen International, here for race number 7 of the Midnight Racing League. And I cannot wait to see what we're about to have here. This is going to be so much fun. I've never broadcasted a road course race before personally. Rarely, I don't know. Me and Trev up here in the booth, we always talk so much about how much we know about like oval racing and stuff. Well, when it comes to this, we don't know nothing. So we're just kind of fans up here at this point, and it's going to be a ton of fun. About to say something else right here, but it's going to be a ton of fun up here tonight watching this race here at Watkins Glen International. So while they're still trying to all grid up, let's go ahead and take you through the starting grid. And who else but Colton Ward, starting from the pole here tonight in his classic number 18 truck. Connor Leach to his outside in second, Kevin Smith third, Wayne Eastwood up in fourth, Mike Hauser fifth, JD Rashid sixth, Justin Melicar seventh, Richard McMillian will be eighth, Tyler Henry in ninth, and Elijah Fisher will be starting in 10th. Behind that in 11th, we've got Fortson Poston. Was that how he said it last week, Trev?
Poston.
No. No, we kept saying Poston. He corrected us. I think it's Poston.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like Post Malone. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Post.
Well, to his outside, you're going to have Seth Heyman in the 12th. 13th, Shane Hart. Tyler Stevenson, 14th. Braden Walters, 15th. Brent Garber, 16th. Timothy Cook, 17th. Decon, 18th. Kevin Allen, 19th. Derek Anderline rounds out the top 20. Jesse Dawson will be 21st. Corey Jones, 22nd. Nick Aloysia, 23rd. Kenny Reel, one of the PGR regulars, coming out here to race the road course tonight in 24th. 25th will be Clint Mata. 26th will be Nicholas Bass, Jeremy Rafeson 27th, Gordon Glidewell 28th, John Border 29th, and Reginald Harris will be 30th. 31st will be Matt Albert, Mark Person 32nd, and then here's the big one, Alex Hill has decided to join us here tonight for some road course racing. We were watching his qualifying laps, and let's say he didn't get a valid lap in either time. He kept going off the track, so he's going to be trying to make his way up through the field. Aaron Stanton, 34th, Diego Burriel, 35th, Brennan Reed in 36th, 37th, Frank Chavez, Brian Hennings back here in 38th, and Jamie Dobbs will be 39th. So, let's go ahead and take this off the screen and kind of take you through a little bit of housekeeping, I guess. So, we got a little bit of confirmations from Justin Melicar, the league owner, earlier. This is a 35-lap race. Obviously, you can see that on the leaderboard. Other than that, we have about 21 laps of fuel to play with for these trucks tonight. So it's a one-stop race, in theory. That could introduce some strategies in terms of when you go. You want to come early, like right when the window opens, or anything of that nature. Also, in terms of cautions. In iRacing, we don't normally see yellow flags be thrown at road courses, at least like full course ones. Tonight, we are not throwing a caution for incident unless it is a massive, like, road-blocking pileup, which, let's be honest, it could happen. So, we're going to have a ton of fun with this. I would hope, we might see some clean racing. But I don't know what we're really going to have to expect here. And there you have old Trev back up here with us in the background. And also, one more thing real quick, Trev. Being this is the first road course race I've ever personally broadcasted, bear with me with the cameras because these are all completely different from the normal oval ones. So I'm going to try my best to try and keep as much of the field in view as possible, but bear with me on that. Go ahead, Trev.
Yeah, it would be even more great if I could see what you're looking at in Discord. That'd be amazing. But aside from that, we're about to go green, baby. This will be exciting. I can't wait. It's midnight. It's midnight here, and we're about to go race.
Yeah, here we go. Colton Ward leading to the field due to the green flag. We're already green. Come on, give me a big view. There we go. Turn one, babe. We're already wrecking. We got JD Rashid and Richard McMillian off the racetrack. Let's keep going back. Everyone else staying relatively clean for the moment. Maybe a little bit of contact up back with Tyler Stevenson in turn one. Look at Alex Hill. We got one around us, the 27. He's going to kind of park it down there in the tire barriers, but he's going to be okay, I think. Just a loss of track position. Other than that, let's take a look back up here. Colton Ward with an early lead as the field's going to head into the bus stop. Connor Leach hot on his trail. Kevin Smith also. You see those curbs hopping over them things. Pretty violent curbs. They've got a lot of height to them here at this racetrack, especially in that bus stop region. And these guys, these guys in front are making it look good. I want to, hold on, let me switch this around a little bit. look at some of this racing out back. It's looking pretty relatively clean, Trev, out back. You seeing this? I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I think just like us, they don't know what they're getting into.
Oh, big crash! Kenny Reel's in it. Richard McMillian, a few others. Goodness, we just had a massive incident. They're still wrecking back here. It's McMillian once more in the 5. Kenny Reel stopped in the middle of the racetrack, and we're still wrecking him. JD Rashid again into the wall with Reginald Harris. That's a the caution is flown. The yellow flag is out. That was a track blocker, and oh, please don't drive back into anybody. Okay, we're good. So there it is. We did actually get a yellow flag here tonight. You see Richard McMillian still stopped down there on the bottom of the racetrack. So very chaotic start here at Watkins Glen. And I suppose we can go ahead and go back and see if we can get a couple of looks real quick. I want to actually go all the way back to the beginning on lap 1. So this right here, this is JD Rashid in the 50 with Richard McMillian in the 5. And it looks like, oh, I thought Rashid was coming up. I don't know. Real tight quarters going into turn 1, and they just kind of come together right there. Rashid might have come up a little bit, and they're going to spin themselves into the wall, locking the brakes down. Rashid nosing into the wall. McMillian does a great job actually kind of getting away from all this. I'm trying to see who else. It was the 27. Trying to find him real quick. Bear with me. It was Aaron Stanton who went around behind that. So let's see what happened to Mr. Stanton. Also in turn 1. Oh, him and Stevenson get into it a little bit. And he's taking a corner, and it just comes out from under him. Cold tires here. Very, very noticeable here in trucks to feel those early in a run. So Stanton, that's okay for him. I want to see the rest of it. I think it kind of starts again. Okay, no, this is separate. So let's see real quick. This is Anderline. Is this where this starts? Oh, Kenny Reel and McMillian come together. Anderline going kind of slow out of the carousel. I don't know what caused that, really. I don't know if he got loose. Oh, yeah, I think he did. Oh, yeah, big loose moment for Derek Anderline in the 35. And then Kenny Reel and Richard McMillian. Kenny Reel trying to avoid it. McMillian was trying to come back down to the racing surface. And that's where kind of the rest of it begins. You see Kenny Reel. Not really much else happened to him there. Oh, man! JD Rashid came flying in there. Tough start for Rashid.
Yeah, it looks like what did I say? We don't know what we're getting ourselves into tonight. I will say this: these walls, these thin walls, well, those are probably the hardest walls you could hit in iRacing, because there's no such thing as a safer barrier. Maybe there is. No, they're all tires, and some of those guys may not look like they're pretty hard, but oh boy. That's a good amount of damage for some of them guys there. And as he backs it down, that's actually pretty impressive. Just backing down the fence, look to see what's coming. And yeah, look at that. And we're just cruising on through, baby. There was an EOL given. I don't know who it was given to, but it was given to somebody. We'll figure it out here in a second. But running along here with the 50 car, the old Sharpie machine, and he sees it, and he just...
He tried to get out of the way, to his credit. He saw it last second.
Yes. But I think, Landon, I'm going to go ahead and give the ARCA Breaking Race Award to the 50. And we're only on lap. We didn't even make a lap. Yeah, we're like 3/4 of the way in a lap. JD Rashid. You got the ARCA Breaking Race Award. All right, I don't know. I'm drinking a big jug tonight, baby. We're locked. I'm ready for this, baby. I'm excited. We got some cars going down pit road, maybe for some straps. And, yeah. Just to lead. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. We got I want to make note, Sean Hill has moved up 19 positions from where he first started. So is Ben Hennings. So we got the 2 biggest movers of the race, 19 positions each. So I don't know if that's a sign to tell, but look out for them boys, because either they're fast or they're lucky, and it's one or the other. So hell yeah. What do you think, Landon?
Well, I think your mic was as shocked at the crashing and the racing as we all were watching it, because it is not cooperating at the way that thing sounds like you're 10 feet underwater. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway, yeah, we did hear your point about Brian Hennings and a couple of these others. Yeah, that is extremely beneficial to them. First off, gaining all that track position, then having the opportunity to have a caution come out, and then group everyone back together, and then have another go at it once more. So that's good for them. There's a few others I think that have gained quite a bit. Clint Mata being another one. He's gained quite a few spots. Diego Burriel still sits 25th. Taking a look at him. Nick Aloisio's lost a little bit. And then someone kind of in the back here, I'm surprised to see him back here, is Matt Albert. I'm not sure what his prowess is when it comes to road course racing, but we see him perform on the ovals all the time. And right now, I mean, it's going to be tough for him in 29th to try and maybe come through and win this race, because in all likelihood, we're going to get a point where the whole race is green. I don't know when that's going to happen. I would assume it happens now. I mean, I'm very surprised we actually did get a caution to come out here. But
we're still single file at the moment, so I don't think we'll take the green this time. It'll probably
well,
next
I'm wondering
time.
if it's single file restarts.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Probably not. I would assume we started double file. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see. But I do want to make note that Melchar told us last week that they are going based off of road course iRating this week. So a lot of these guys, I'm looking down the sheet here, are under a 2K and also under a 1K. So some little inexperience here, but holy crap, this is gonna be something, baby. I'm excited.
Well, speaking of Justin, we are doubling back up. Okay. So, speaking of Justin, I'm surprised he started so well. He's out of the race. But it doesn't say that he's crashed or anything. I don't know.
I think he's RCing tonight, because he is coming over the radio as the race control.
Well, that's what I initially saw that. I saw him and Mark. Well, Mark's still driving. Okay. I saw Justin sitting up there in the race control booth, and I was kind of surprised he qualified 7th. It was a great effort for him. It's someone who was concerned coming into this in terms of his speed. But yeah, that's odd. I'm not sure what happened to him. Or maybe he just decided he had enough. Didn't want to try 35 laps. I mean, sometimes this stuff can be brutal. I can speak that from experience. I did one of those NIS races at Sonoma, 55 laps. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but Lord, you are exhausted after that. And to be fair, this is only 35, and really, we have a break here. So it's going to be 30 laps to go for these guys. It's going to be what I would assume is going to be a green flag run. That said, I don't think this has really introduced too much, Trev, in terms of pit strategy. You know, we only went like a lap green before the yellow came out. Maybe some guys pit. I'm not sure. I don't really see the benefit in pitting, because you're going to be taking 4 tires anyway, and you're going to be basically filling it up anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much, I wouldn't imagine. And everyone's, those engines are screaming. All right, I got to remind it, if Trev's talking, I can't be on that camera angle, or that one, evidently. Anyway, we're going to be coming to 30 laps to go here. I don't know what we're about to see, Trev.
Either a whole lot of good racing or a whole lot of chaos. Either which way, it's going to be a good show to see. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is exciting. I mean, we're just sitting here as fans right now. I love Watkins Glen. It's one of my favorite road courses, especially in the trucks. But I hope for these guys, they'll love it too, as we take the green flag here right now.
Back to green flag racing. Connor Leach with a good jump on the bottom side of the racetrack. The field's going to be heading into turn 1 again. We're getting pretty racy back around 5th position. We got Sean Hill. We got one around. We got a couple of them around, it looks like. No, that's Mike Hauser that's gone around in that blue Air Force machine. It was only him that actually went around there. Good job on the field for getting around that. Take a look back up here. There's a look at Fortson Poston. I hear one in the wall behind this. I'm trying to see something. Maybe someone just got up into the wall very slightly and insignificantly. Connor Leach well into the lead. Kevin Smith's overtaking Colton Ward now for second place. And then you got Wayne Eastwood and Elijah Fisher going out. Oh, we got one that's missed the bus stop back here also. I think that was... Oh, that's the 30. Is that the 30? Who is that? Yeah, Seth Heyman has missed the bus stop, had to come to a stop and make the whole field go back around. And you see everyone else behind this in the back. Still kind of cooperating with each other. I think we might actually get some headway here, Trev.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we get it single file, stretched out, we probably won't see a caution here unless they, of course, wad them up. Shout out Chase. Um, but we're we just got to get them stretched out here, get them single file, let them start taking their time, and then yeah, we'll probably get a green flag, a long green flag run from here. Like I said, unless they kill each other in the one, which they probably are not gonna do. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One green flag lap, first time by. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm excited. We're ready to see them race. Ready to see who's fast. I'm interested because we know we got a little slideways right there. Boy, I think he saved it. He might have saved it. Yep, I think they're gonna keep going. Yep, he saved it. But yeah, I'm interested to see what these oval guys here, because we're slideways again, baby. It's slideways palooza here at Watkins Glen, and yeah, I'm interested to see what these oval guys do on a road course, because normally we got the old Colton Wards and the Leaches and the Smiths and all of them up here, normally up in the front, which they are kind of right now, to be honest with you. And normally they're out front at the ovals, and I mean, I guess trends, they're out front on the road courses too. So obviously they know something that these guys don't. But it's a long race. Justin Melkar told us that there is gonna be, it's like a 20 lap fuel run. So we had about 5 laps before we went green in. So it's gonna be interesting to see if anybody's gonna stretch it, try to pit early like we talked about earlier. Strategy is gonna be key. And yeah, we just gotta wait and see. We got a little, man, there are slideways out here, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Pedal to the metal.
Yeah,
We're
lots of
coming through the
loose
S's here,
race
these
cars.
boys.
And hey, I want to point something out. Alex Hill is up to 7th.
26
Where did he start?
from the start?
So 33rd.
Towards the back. Yeah.
He started in 33rd. He's up to 7th. And we know
Him and,
Alex
Brian
Hill.
Hennings.
Yeah, both
Yep.
of them. We know Alex Hill to be someone that's obviously a threat to win anywhere on an oval. He enjoys road course racing. I'm not sure I was as aware that he can absolutely drive these things with such speed. Like right now, I mean, he's up to 7th. He's a little bit slower than the leader at the moment. We got, Brian Hennings almost went around back here out of the carousel. Got a little bit loose, and he saved it. It's good news for Brian, but we're losing him a little bit of track position. We're still trying to do it back here. I think that's Rafison. Got a little bit loose under Brent Garber, but he still made the pass. So good on Rafison there. Pass for 14th. Now Stevenson attacking Garber. Looks like he's going to be able to do that pass pretty well. And then behind that's Decon, who still hasn't changed the paint scheme, I don't think, has he? Or is that different?
Nope, same one. That's the what's it? The Sunday, the banana Sunday, the strawberry Sunday,
something like I don't remember. It was strawberries something, or no, yeah.
Some sort of
I don't know. It was something like that. Behind that's Mike Hauser. That's tough for him. He had a great qualifying effort. And now, he's still sliding that thing. Look at him in that 98 truck. Sliding that thing around, but spun on that restart there in turn 1, all the way back to 19. You see Decon trying to defend here into the bus stop. Actually, well, I say defend. It looks like he just gave it to him, actually. Probably smart. Maybe Decon trying to conserve a little bit of tire.
Oh, we got one through the grass.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, baby.
Right
TWRS. Sir.
And he's...
I gotta... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Well, no.
Sorry.
There he goes.
Oh.
Stevenson nosing it into the inside wall out of the carousel. A little bit of damage. He's going to get back going.
Hopefully not a lot of wheel damage. That would be terrible. But a little right front damage. Definitely nosed it in there. A little right front damage. So maybe, hopefully not any wheel damage on the 51 truck. Yeah, he's pushing. Oh, boy. That's not bueno. That's no bueno out here at Watkins Glen. But I do got to read real quick. I was told we got a super chat from Butternips. He gave us $1.99. You cheap bastard. But I appreciate it. He says Trev can't drive and Landon is the super speedway queen. So you're gonna get a thumbs up from us here in the booth. Appreciate that. Oh, Butternips, friend of the chat.
Yeah, I guess a friend of the chat. Like, I'm not an SS queen. That's like 3 weeks in a row he called one of us a queen or like an SS queen. And looking at that also.
He called you a queen.
No, he did it to you last week, I think, if I remember right. We got Venom Chase. That's Mr. Chase Mistretta himself. Talking about Alex. Well, Alex, speaking of him, he is up to 5th. What's concerning for Alex, last time we saw him, his gap to the leader was like 6.2. It's up to like 7.5 now. So he's losing time to the leader. Oh, and now he's getting into the wall. It's going to lose him a little bit more time there. I think Chase is actually, yeah, sure enough, Chase is in there with Alex and Kenny Real. With them actually tuning it, well, Kenny's racing. Let's actually take a look at Kenny real quick. If we can, here he is. And it sounds like we might have a spin up here. And we do. We got one off the track as Brendan Reed has gone around at the second to last corner in the 57. I think he's clean, though. Trying to get back on the racetrack.
All good.
Going to lose a lot of positioning in the process. That's the problem here. It's just not going to... I highly doubt we're going to have a caution again, and when the race is going to go green like that, you just got to make the best of what you can do and try and get yourself a good points day. And Connor Leach,
yep,
look at him, he's gone. Colton Ward he's been overtaken Kevin Smith. He's trying to chase down Connor Leach, Connor's, these two are just class of the field right now. They are flying. Shout out to Wayne Eastwood also. We saw him join, I think it was 2 weeks ago for his first race. He's up here in 4th. He's hanging in there with these guys. He's actually closing in on Kevin Smith, too, so that's a great run for Wayne, and then Alex Hill rounds out the top 5 and 5th.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, one of these things here in this race is that you have to stay clean. You got to make every corner, try not to go off track, and just maintain the time that you have in between, because once you get into traffic, of course, that your car starts to slow down. You start to have to brake early, you have to check up, try to pass people, and you lose time to the car in front of you and behind you. So, evidently, I mean, like I said, we've been going pretty good here right now. I don't even know what lap we're on. I'm gonna have to look. We're on lap 20. We got 24 to go. All right, so we got 24 to go. Now, I would say probably around the 10 lap mark, which will be now, is when your window opens. So you'd probably have to start looking. Maybe some guys probably take advantage of the pit stop strategy. And yeah, that'll be interesting because you'll become a little bit faster. But these guys out front, man, they are... Oh, we got the 007 of Clint has towed. Don't know what happened to him, but he is in pit road right now. Yeah. Let's get a little rewind.
Let's see. This is Clint Mata in that 007. He's heading into turn number 1. I'm wondering if it snaps out from under him on exit. That's exactly what it's going to be. Right in front of Derek Enderline, noses it into the inside wall, and then inevitably tows it away. I don't think that would have expired the engine for him. I'm not sure. Let's go on board.
These walls are unforgiving here, man. You could really kind of like slow speed hit these walls, and it's over. Let's just ride along here and see if we could hear his engine expired, maybe. Good exit. He just gets on it too hard. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. I don't
It's still running.
It is still running. Also, one other thing happened, I believe, right here. This was Gordon Glidewell in the 25 truck. It says he had an incident, too. That's the second to last corner. Now he's heading into the final one. He's already got a little bit of damage. Oh, man. Tight. Ooh. Noses it right into that wall. That is hard. You don't see that too often. That thing was just... I mean, stuck to the ground. He couldn't go anywhere. You see stuff flying off of his fender and everything. That's tough right there. And I think we might have another incident here after all this. Jeremy Rafison says he had a little bit of a problem. Oh, okay. It said he went off track, and that was him going off track. Just a little wide out there out of the final corner.
Oh, we don't discriminate to anything wide, especially trucks and women.
There you go. Words of wisdom from Trevor Aswarnauth.
Oh,
but back
man.
to it. It is still... go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a broadcast to remember because there's a lot going on, and there's going to be a lot of talking about racing and shenanigans here on PGR for the Midnight Racing League. Shameless plug. So if you guys will, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. Give this race a like. And continue to watch for the rest of the season because it's only going to get better from here. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we got another one right here.
35.
Derek Anderl. Oh, man, he got in the grass under braking, and it snapped his truck sideways into the gravel pit. He goes, hold on, I'm going to get one more look at that real quick. I mean, that was... Look at this. You're going to see this. Look at him. He starts braking. He's in the grass with those right side tires. It shoots him loose. He tries to correct it, but just a little too much. Noses that right side into the outside wall, and then continues on. So that's the most recent incident. Connor Leach and Colton Ward, they don't care. I mean, they're gone. Let's take a look back here. Eastwood still closing in on Kevin Smith. Sean Hill, Sean Hill, why did I say Sean? Alex Hill, up here in 5th, is now 10 seconds behind, losing a little bit. Still in the top 5 spot, but losing some time to Connor Leach. Behind that, Elijah Fisher. Solid run going for Elijah, doing that goldfish number 2. Fortson Poston in 7th. Shane Hart up some spots here, up in 8th in the 21. Tyler Henry, solid run going, top 10 up here in 9th. And Braden Walters also. That's Henry and Walters, they're some of those guys, you know, they're very consistent, at least from what I've seen. Walters, he had almost won last week. He was out there on some old tires, trying to stay out, play some strategy, win him the race. Right now, he's doing a good job. Like, okay, yeah, he's 20 seconds behind the leader, but that's going to happen, you know? If you're not really a road racer, but at least you're still, like, good enough to hang up here with, like, the top 10 guys, that's good. That's a great run for them. Behind that, you got Brian Hennings. There he is. We saw him almost have a moment out of the carousel on the restart. But he continues on. Now we got a few more incidents, it looks like. Nicholas Bass has had a problem. Yeah, he has. He is up here in the bus stop. Oh, we actually have another one. So, okay. He is towed away. Let's see what happened. Oh, man. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Big hit for Bass.
Slobber knocker down on the wall. I wonder if he, like, did he... What happened? What an angle.
That's a hard hit.
Yeah, maybe check too early or downshifted too early. Maybe got a little wheel hop in it. I don't know. It was a really hard hit there for him. But, yeah, unfortunate. His night's probably over. It's towed away.
He has towed away. And we had another incident after that. This is J.D. Rashid in the 50. He's in the carousel. Already looks a little loose for him. Trying to get a little, maybe too much on exit. And he's going to, lock it down. Keep it going. Okay.
Good save. Good save.
Oh, did he tow away?
Okay.
Well,
all right.
He towed it away. That's odd. Okay. I mean, that was good for him to avoid any damage in that. Shout out to him and anyone else for not getting into him. That's good. Connor Leach has extended the lead to 2 seconds now, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, Scott in the chat saying, Elijah with 12 exclamation points. Let's get a little ride along with Elijah Fisher if we can.
Sounds good. Let's see what he's up to. Still up here in 6th.
Goldfish.
Yeah, the goldfish machine. So this is Elijah Fisher. He's closing in on somebody right here. I think it's a lap machine because Alex Hill's 5 seconds ahead of him. Oh, man, this thing's on ice. That's Frank Chavez in the 23 in front of him. Look at him. This thing is spinning all over the place. Let me get a weather report real quick. 88-degree track temp. That's it. Wow, okay. I thought it'd be way worse.
Yeah, a little thing here you have to do is definitely save the rear tires, and I feel like he's probably burned the rear tires out of this thing. So let's see if he comes off the corner here a little slideways. Just a little bit, but he's good. Stayed in it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. When in doubt, hammer it down. Doesn't rhyme, but it makes sense. And he makes the corner pretty well here. He's gonna off the rumbles, cut it back down. Probably a third gear, second gear.
Snapping.
Yeah. Stay in it, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ride it all the way down to the 1.
Let's see where the kind of breaking point is for these guys. You see those markers up there. He does it a little bit before the 300 mark. He's going to take it down to probably second gear, I would imagine. Going to ride up on the curb, up to third, now through the S's, where this is really loose, especially when you start getting up this hill. So, yep, you've got to transition it. Oh, yeah, he's drifting it. And then this one's really loose, too, where it transitions back to somewhat flat. Look at him. I mean, he's just drifting everywhere. He's doing a good job of it, though. He's still riding in 6th. He does have Fortson Poston behind him in 7th. About, 2 seconds back? But Elijah's still doing a good job here. This is Diego Burriel in 43, unfortunately. Getting a little bit of the grass, but he's going to get out of his way. We have had another incident, so let's go back. Take a look at this one. This is the 7 of Braden Walters. In a problem spot, really, in this area. Coming to the bus stop. Brian Hennings. Oh, Brian gets into him.
Tries to outbrake him.
And it's gonna... Ooh.
Hell yeah, baby. Had a little lightning in that truck there tonight. Lightning and cherry blossoms. Saved him from putting it in the wall there. But saves it, gets it back going.
Brian kept on going. Let's oh, this might be a really good time to use this camera again.
What an angle. Oh, that's a photo op right there, baby. What lap is that? We're going to make sure we take a picture and post that in the Discord. What an entry.
I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, that was pretty cool. What are we at? We're 17 to go now, so something like it. Back on board with Elijah Fisher while he's still just drifting this thing around. Poston's closing in like a little bit, a couple tenths maybe. He's got Shane Harr up behind him trying to get that 7th spot. Up front, Connor Leach, and I will say Colton Ward, he did have this, it was 2 seconds back. And he's now under a second. He loses some out of the final corner there. But Colton Ward, I mean, we see him do this all the time. He does this every single race. He sits back. He don't need to lead every lap of the race. He'll sit back, and he'll go up and just bide his time, and that's what he's going to do. And oh, man, I don't like this, but we've had another one. Elijah Fisher. At least it says he did, and he's still at 6th. He's taking a real wide exit.
Yeah, he's just getting a little grip, trying to find a little extra grip out there.
Okay, well, he's still going.
No harm, no foul.
See, the problem is, anytime someone gets a 1X, which is you going off the track, it comes up saying Elijah Fisher went off the track. And sometimes it's just that. So I'm going back to every single thing that pops up just to make sure we've got all our bases covered with what's going on the racetrack. But luckily he's good, and he's still riding in 6th. Poston has close into about a second now on him, trying to get that spot. Alex Hill, still in 5th, but has lost a lot of time to Connor Leach. What else we got here? Go ahead.
I think that might be a little strategy there with Alex, is he is a little bit less than a second off of the leaders, time-wise. And maybe he's trying to stretch the fuel a little bit, I think, and that's probably what he's going to try to do, and try to dog it to the end. So they have to keep an eye on that, because normally he'd be pushing and probably already be in the fence, and he's not. So keep an eye on him for the rest of the race. Maybe he might do something, maybe not. But I do got to say, Scott in the chat said, "Can you show us the kiss cam tonight?" Question mark.
Okay, that's
I'm
pretty
interested
funny.
to know, what is the kiss cam?
You don't know the context of that?
No.
You didn't see that?
I have no idea.
That Coldplay concert where it was yeah, CEO and head of HR having
You got caught up, baby. Don't get caught up.
Alex is driving in the grass as we're talking about that. And there is something that I have also just noticed. Pit stops. Mike Hauser, Tyler Henry, Seth Heyman in for some pit stops. Trying to undercut this a little bit. And that's going to work out for them. Now, this works the same way it does in oval. You know, like if you undercut it, that gives you a quick advantage on everybody else to begin with. The problem is when the run goes on, you start losing that advantage. And with 14 laps to go, if you can kind of balance your pace versus your saving, this could work out pretty well for guys like Henry and Hauser and Heyman. I like this from Hauser, but Hauser's, oh man, what's going on with Hauser? He's so slow through the S's.
Maybe some cold tires. Maybe he's trying to let the leaders by.
Maybe that is what it was by Hauser. So a very sportsmanlike move by him. That is Leach and Ward passing him. As Leach is now pulling on Colton Ward again. That gap's up to 1.5. Now we got a few more pit stops coming in. Alex Hill's one of them. There he is leaving. And Wayne Eastwood. That was 4th and 5th position. Here's a look at Eastwood.
Interesting strategy. Yeah.
Just trying to undercut it. You know, they're trying to get that quick little advantage. If they they're saying, look, I don't have the pace to win this race. Give me some tires now so I can maybe try and go up there and do something. And I mean, I like that from them. It's smart. Now, then you have guys like, okay, well, I was going to say Leach and Ward. I was going to point out, you know, they can probably run this long. They have a good advantage as is. And then if they want to try to then go out and get even fresher tires and just blitz everybody even more, but now they're deciding they're seeing everyone else come in, so they're going to do it as well. Both of them, Ward hot on the tail.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was paying attention. I'm trying to keep up with everything that's going on. Sean Hill is manually disconnected from the race, and he had a black flag. So either one of the two things, either he sped off a pit road, or he annihilated his truck. So I don't know. We'd have to see what happens. It wasn't a meatball, so it had. Yep, there it is. Yep, yeah, it's dead. Meatball, and he's gone.
Well, he gave it a go, I guess. And yeah, Chase in the chat saying he sped. So I guess that does make a little bit more sense. More pit stops. Fisher's in with Har, Cook, and Albert. They have all come in for a pit stop. Buriel in as well. Here's a Fisher leaving with Shane Har right behind him. Har was about 2 seconds behind him going into this, and now Har is right there. But Fisher was getting hunted down really by Poston, wasn't he? As now Kevin Smith comes into pit. Really good pit stop by Har then, if that's the case. I mean, he was right there on the tail of him. He might be able to get him some positions.
Yep. Starting to cycle through pit stops here. These guys have to start putting down some lap times because the leaders were running like a 13-second lap, and that's Connor. Connor is now cycled back to 4th. So the guys in front of him, Kevin Smith, Brian Hennins, and Forston, are all ahead of him, and I think they're coming down pit road at the moment. So it looks like they cycled back to the lead. So most of these guys that tried to undercut, they needed to run some blistering laps, and it looks like they didn't, or even if they did, they were probably so far back, it probably couldn't cycle them to the lead. So, I mean, at this point in time, it's just kind of a maintain the race and hope for a caution for the rest of the boys. But I think we've seen it cycle out here, and it looks like your top 5 is going to be who we were originally with. So no changes. And Brian Hennings is the lone truck that has not pitted yet, and he is currently looks like 2.3 seconds. We got a spin in the back by Tyler Henry, and Brian Hennings is 2.3 seconds in losing time to the guys behind him. So he's gonna either need to pit now or just hope for the best.
Yeah, Brian, like, okay, yeah, cool, you're leading right now. Thing is, these guys just pit. They are already right there. That shows you what the gap was to begin with for Brian. He's going to bring it in now, it looks like. Sure enough, he's going to bring that car down to pit road. And now that you brought that up, there have been at least three incidents since this pit cycle. First one, Corey Jones. Let's take a look at him. Already got a little bit of damage. And again, heading in the bus stop. Oh, he's lagging out. Oh, he's back. Get a little bit loose there over the curbs. And then lock it down. Oh, this would be bad for Garber. Oh, no, he's able to back out in time. And then we have Tyler Henry. Let's see what happened to him. Turn 1, this looks like. Cold tires, I'd imagine. That's what got him. That's another problem spot right there. Spins him down. No contact with the wall, though, so that's good for him. Next up, Tyler Stevenson. Turn 1, it's going to be again. He's under attack from Matt Albert in the 61, throwing some blocks on him, too. And he way overshot this. He got really concerned. Oh!
In the wall again.
He got, way caught up with, I guess, that battle and just kind of missed the breaking point right there. And now we just had quite a few show up. Next up, Frank Chavez. And here we are again. We keep cutting to this camera, battling with Kenny Real. Okay, Kenny's going to clear him. Here's Chavez.
Oh.
Misses it, and he's about to do exactly what Stevenson. Same spot, basically, too. Noses it into the wall.
The old Jimmy Johnson corner.
Yep. Other than that, we've got a few off tracks. Let's just check these. I don't think it's anything crazy, but this is Kevin Allen, the 76, just missing the bus stop a little bit right there. Seth Heyman. Next up in 30, behind Matt Albert again. I think this just be him running a little wide right there. Nothing too crazy about that. Next, what do we have? Brian Hennings has had something, and it's the same spot. Okay, so nothing too crazy other than those 3 that we just looked at. Yeah, they're going to be continuing on just fine. Let's take it back up here. There's Connor Leach. Look right behind him. Colton Ward. A little loose out of the carousel. Still hanging in there decently well, though. Let's go back to 3rd place, who, mind you, is about 9 seconds back of the lead. And then Wayne Eastwood closing in on Kevin Smith again. 5th place has changed hands. It has gone in the favor of Har. Look at this battle. Har and Fisher going at it for 5th place. We saw Har with a great entry on the back bumper of Fisher coming into the pits. And now Har has overtaken him. Fisher was trying to get back to him. Fisher, don't want to be that loose. Don't want to be overdriving it right now. He's still got 9 laps to go. It's a long time around a road course for those tires to hang in there. Maybe if he tries to like just conserve himself, he's still drifting that thing around. Just save a little bit. And maybe you can get back to Har, get yourself a top 5. This is 5th place, 28.5 seconds back of the leader. That tells you just the absolute class of the top 4, really, right now. Really, the top 2, obviously, and Leach and Ward, and then Kevin Smith, Wayne Eastwood having great runs as well. Behind these 2 guys, in Har and Fish, you have Poston, who lost a little bit throughout the cycle. But he did pit a little bit later, so this could turn back to his advantage. You got to keep an eye on that. Behind that, Aaron Stanton. We saw Stanton lap 1 have a problem. He spun out of turn 1. He's up here in 8th. Stanton's hanging in there too. Next up, Brian Hennings in 9th. Oh, he's loose. Oh, golly. He's all over the place. Next up, Mike Hauser too. Hauser, someone that we saw with a problem on the restart that we had. Now he's hanging in there, still in 10th. Where's Tyler Henry? We saw Henry have a little bit of an issue. So that kind of undercut for him didn't turn out the way he wanted. Walters behind that as well. Timothy Cook, sorry, he's up here in 11th as well between those guys. And Rafus, a good run for Jeremy. He's struggled a little bit this season, and he's up here at the road course getting him a solid top 15 run. Behind that, Brent Garber rounds out the top 15. Matt Albert, Seth Heyman, there's Decon. Looks like he's trying to go to work on Seth Heyman. Gonna have to deploy a little bit of patience there into the bus stop. Looked like he was trying to make a move and didn't think it was worth it right there. Behind that, we got Kenny Reel in 19th place. Then Nick Aloysia, 20th through the S's. Kevin Allen right behind him, hot on his tail. And then John Border is 22nd in the 107. So let me also, I should probably point this out. Should we have a caution for some unknown reason? There's only 11 trucks on the lead lap of the race. Timothy Cook, there he is in turn 1. He's the last truck on the lead lap. That's 11th. Tyler Henry, well, actually, hold on. Oh, never mind. Ignore that. 17 cars are on the lead lap. Timing and scoring is playing games with me. Kenny Reel is 18th, and he is the first truck 1 lap down. So, you know, if for some reason Lucky Dog happens. Jeremy Rafison is pitting. I was just shouting him out, and now he's pitting. I'm not sure if something went wrong here for him or what, but he's still in the pits here. Now, look, Decon getting lapped. Heyman's about to get lapped. Lap traffic starting to come into play for these 2 leaders.
Oh, yeah. It looks like lap traffic is definitely going to play a factor here, especially between the leaders, because that'll definitely dictate the distance between first and second. See, Leach out here is taking the lead of the race, and he's just cruising, taking his time, he's not pushing it too hard, just kind of chilling. And I think these guys know the top 5, top 4, kind of know they're out in front. They're chilling out, they're hanging out. They just can't incite a wreck or get caught up in something that happens in front of them. That'll actually probably play a big dividend if, big word, dividend. A big dividend if something major happens in front of them, or even takes them out, or just slows them down to get past. So they definitely have a lot to do here to just take care of their truck, take care of the tires, and just finish out this race, because we're close enough to the end here. 28 out of 35 laps. We're coming to the end here. It's gotten pretty quick, I would say. It's been a quick little race here. No cautions except for the one. And everything's spread out here. Everybody's all around the track, and they just got to chill, take their time. So, interesting to see if Cody can get the Leach here. Maybe try to race him for the win here in the next couple laps. Ooh, a little slideways, actually.
Did you say Colty?
Colty, oh, yeah, Wardy. First it was Wardy, and then I changed it, and then I said Colty. But Colton.
Hunty.
Yeah, I'll get it down
Hunty
eventually.
Ward.
Hunty. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Hunty. What a name.
Well, here's Leach in front of him, who has now extended that gap again to 1.2. Now he's approaching Matt Albert. 15th place is going to be the next car that goes a lap down. Let's see what else we got here. Got lots kind of unchanged in the top 10. You know, that's now a 30-second gap to 5th place. Fisher has lost quite a bit to Shane Har. And I kind of saw that coming with how Fisher was loose, and he's still loose. He's hanging on to that thing for dear life. Fortune Post, and there he is, pitting a little bit later, but that advantage just isn't coming through for him right now. I'm a little surprised by that. He pit a couple laps later, he has the fresher tires, but that gap's actually gotten bigger to Fisher in 6th place. Stanton again, I mean, great recovery for Stanton. You know, he's basically dead last. Now he's up here with a top 10 run. Problem for him is Brian Henning's hot on his trail. Look at him. Brian stayed out longer than anybody else, and he's got the best tire advantage of anybody. Now, he's not going to gain 41 seconds to Connor Leach in 5 laps. I mean, that's not possible. Well, I mean, I guess it's possible, but it's just not going to happen without a caution. Oh, Brian! He saved it. I got to stop talking about guys. Every time I start going to somebody, we end up having an issue with them. Behind that, Mike Hauser's intent blinking out a little bit, it looks like, but he's hanging in there. He's back now, still rounding out the top 10. You got Cook, Walters, etc. So Hennings is doing a great job for that, and that really Stanton also. And back to 4 laps to go. Let's see if we can do a little bit of this action.
Look at all this lap traffic in front of the leaders. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
Something they probably didn't want to see. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Leach now with Garber. I'm trying to give you some scenic views of it. Look at beautiful upstate New York. Not that I've ever been, but you know, they say it on NASCAR races, so I guess it's nice up there. That's where this track is, in case anyone was curious. Here's the bus stop. This great camera angle again.
Best angle. Little dramatic sound effects. Doing really good with these camera angles tonight, Landon. This is a beautiful racetrack. Look, the sun is out. Trees are looking real green.
Look at the birds.
Birds are flying.
Birds up there flying around.
All those people out there hanging out at a standstill because they're shocked seeing that this race has been going green this entire time. They are just in awe watching all these trucks come by, having a good time out here. Wow, what a huge grandstand that is back there too. Look at all them people out of the corner, just looking, having a good time, and more people. Oh man, look at these! Look at this angle. Let's see if somebody flips this wall.
So Eastwood getting a little close.
Loose.
Those
and we got
a good
cruising.
Oh, we have incidents. Hold up, Tyler Henry. It's like there's 2 specific spots this keeps happening. Into the bus stop and into turn 1, or out of turn 1. Henry, just comes across the nose right there of Braden Walters. Locks it down, spins it back into the middle of the bus stop. That's not good. Ooh, everyone's going to try and get around him. It does say, we've had another one. I don't know if he's involved with this or not. It doesn't appear so. Oh, man, right in front of the leader, too. Next up, Corey Jones. Oh, carousel. Yeah, that's right. The 3rd spot. That's where we've been seeing problems. It's Corey Jones. Loose out of the carousel. Locks it down into the wall. And going to continue on his way. There's Braden Walters as we come back to this. But coming to 2 laps to go, Connor Leach still expanding that lead ever so slightly on Colton Ward. Just don't think it's Ward's night. Honestly, I don't see it. You know, now it's go time now, and he's not going to be saving anymore, and he's just losing a little bit every single lap. A couple tenths here and there. Kevin Smith still doing a good job in 3rd. Eastwood was closing in on him in 4th, but I don't think that's really going to materialize for him unless there's some sort of mistake by Smith. Har still holding strong in 2nd now with a 5-second gap over Elijah Fisher. Poston closing in on Fisher now, got that down to 3 seconds, but it's going to be tight for him. Oh, no.
Oh, don't say that.
Brian Hennings.
Oh, no. Not Hennings.
In the carousel, trying to battle with Aaron Stanton, sideways and around in the same exact spot as Corey Jones. He's going to get it back going. We'll say... Go back live. Brian is still in 9th. There's Hauser behind him in 10th, so he didn't even lose a spot throughout that, so that's good for Brian. Connor Leach now coming through this last set of corners to take the white flag here at Watkins Glen. This has been fun. I wish we did more of this, honestly. Road racing. This stuff's fun to watch.
A lot of action going on around the track. There's literally a truck or I was gonna say car, literally a truck on every part of the track right now, and they are locked, baby, because we got 2 to go, and it's only a mistake from here because we got to see if Connor Leach can hold on to it. He's got quite a bit of he's got a few lap cars ahead of him. Probably best if he just takes it easy, but then I mean, Cody Ward is just gonna pounce if that's the case. So they're just gonna try, coast along here, take their time, maybe get a little 1-2 action. A great comeback for Connor Leach earlier in the season. He had a win taken away from him for choice words about intent wrecking, which is never a good thing to say on a broadcast. Definitely just say it in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. But other than that, great comeback for, I guess this would be technically his first win of the season if he decides to finish it off here. So that'll definitely help him with points, and I think he's like top 10 in points. I don't even know. But yeah, great showing for him here tonight. Definitely, I think he led every lap tonight. No, not every lap, but every cycled lap he's led. He's been out front 90% of this race. So what an iconic win here. Yeah,
takes the checkered flag. The thrill in our voice, you know, the finish wasn't that great, but you got to look everywhere across the track. And that's why I pulled that up when you mentioned about everyone being somewhere on the racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
It's always something to look at.
That was the white flag, ain't it?
No, this is the checkered. Connor Leach has won the race.
That was the checkered?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay. He takes the win.
There we go.
Holy crap. What a win. What a monster effort by Connor Leach.
I want to go back here real quick. This is the only battle I'm really seeing on the racetrack. Oh, wait, hold on. Poston trying to close in on... Stanton trying to close in on Poston. Takes the line away right there. Hennings, I saw this closing in big time with him and Mike Hauser. Hauser tries to send it in the final corner. Hennings going to take a little bit wide, going to get that momentum out of the corner and bring home a 9th place finish. Mike Hauser in 10th too. So Connor Leach, these guys are still racing. Acting like it's still going on. You say everyone else stopping, but these are teammates, by the way, for Melicar Motorsports. And they have brought home a 1-2 tonight.
They talked about it last week. They said they spent some time practicing. I guarantee they spent all week practicing, and they were going to be fast. So definitely shout out to them. What a win by Connor Leach for sure. Big money moves out here tonight in the Midnight Racing League, and good stuff there, brother. As he drifts it around here, we're going to get maybe a little burnout action. No, he's just going to drift it. A little Tokyo drift in a Toyota Tundra. Let's see what he does here.
It's like what SVG does.
Yeah.
He always drifts after he wins. Trying to get it going through these houses.
Maybe he annihilates it in one of the corners, so I'm just going to assume.
That's what I'm kind of waiting for. Oh, no, still trying to drift it.
Oh, he's trying.
Oh, here we go.
Look at that
Look at that
control,
thing.
baby. Oh,
he's still going. Look at this. That's the whole corner. He's still going.
Hell yeah, baby. Oh, cut it back over. Oh, baby. Yeah, come on. Little Formula Drift action here on iRacing.
Come on. Still going.
He got it. One more corner.
Throttle it, gas it. There we go.
There it is, baby.
Yeah. That was pretty cool through the carousel. There we go. And, ooh.
Didn't even hit the wall or anything the entire lap. That is impressive right there.
That's really impressive.
That's hard to do. Holy crap.
He's still going to burn it down.
Yes, sir.
Kenny Real in the chat real quick saying you missed my wreck after the finish. All right, let's take a look at it. I hope it was impressive. Oh. Well, it looks like it's impressive. Yep. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like he ran out of talent. Oh, my God.
Hey, look, he's going backwards. He's in the grandstands. How that even works. Connor Leach, he is completed celebrating. Let's take you through these final results real quick, if it'll even let me. Yes, it will. It decided to work tonight. Let's go. Connor Leach, Colton Ward, Kevin Smith, your podium finishers here tonight. Wayne Eastwood, strong finish in 4th. Shane Harr, also a great finish tonight in 5th. Elijah Fisher, 6th. Fortson Poston at 7th. Aaron Stanton in 8th. Brian Hennings, 9th. And Mike Hauser finishes 10th. And that's actually all the trucks that stayed on the lead lap tonight. So all the rest of this, these guys were, or no, excuse me, Timothy Cook, Braden Walters, 11th, 12th. They stayed on the lead lap too, but we had 12 trucks, I guess, after that green run we had that still managed to stay in front of the leaders. Then behind that, Brent Garber, 13th, Seth Heyman, 14th, Matt Albert, 15th, Dylan Connolly in 16th, Tyler Henry, 17th, Kenny Reel, 18th, 19th place will be Kevin Allen, Nick Aloysia, 20th, John Border, 21st, Frank Chavez, 22nd, Diego Burriel, 23rd, Corey Jones, 24th, Reginald Harris, 25th, Jesse Dawson, 26th, Jeremy Rafson, 27th, 28th will be Tyler Stevenson, Alex Hill, unfortunately 29th, had a top 5 run going. Speeding in the pit lane got him right there, and then a crash after that brings it home. 29th, Nicholas Bass 30th, Derek Anderline 31st, Clint Mata 32nd, Brendan Reed 33rd, Gordon Glidewell 34th, Mark Person 35th, JD Rashid 36th, Richard McMillian 37th, Justin Melicar 38th, and Jamie Dobbs. I don't think Melicar or Dobbs actually took a lap here tonight, so that's still odd to me why Justin, he got such a great qualifying effort and he didn't. I don't know. Something must have come up.
I think he race controlled. Yeah, I think he race controlled tonight is what happened.
Well, there you go. Those are your finishers here tonight, and we're going to go ahead and take a little quick break here and then try and grab a word with your top 3 finishers for some interviews. Stick with us. Welcome back to Watkins Glen International, where we are about to be pulling in your top 3 finishers for interviews. And conveniently, during that little break we just took, Mr. Trev decided to lag out and lose his internet. But he's about to be coming back, and he's going to try and interview Mr. Ward from his phone. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to go ahead and start this off real quick with Connor Leach, your winner here tonight. Let's drag him up here in the booth. Connor Leach, boys in the booth, he got a copy.
Hey, I gotcha.
Well, I mean, that was just absolute domination, flag tonight. There really ain't much else to say about it. And when you kind of look at across the board in terms of I ratings that we're seeing for the road course stuff, you were the second highest tonight. The other one was Alex Hill. So it really doesn't surprise me that you dominated here tonight.
Yeah, I think like the only road course racing I generally do in officials, like I don't do like GT3 officials or any of that kind of stuff. It's pretty much any time a stock car is going to a road course every once in a while, I'll give it a go. But other than that, yeah, I mean I haven't really done much official road courses, but I did have a league race in a different league here at the Glen in the trucks not too long ago, so it was still pretty fresh in my mind.
Yeah, you got that experience coming into it, and really throughout this race, it was you and Colton that had all the domination. Really, it was between the two of y'all, and I thought Colton was doing what he always does, where he just kind of sits back and he started gaining a little bit on you, but then by the end of it, you start pulling back away. What gave you that extra edge here tonight?
I think just being in the lead, that last league race that I had, I led basically the entire thing until a final pit stop and gave up the lead with a silly mistake coming out of the pits, and then just could not get past. And I feel like I had even if you got a half a second better pace, it's finding a spot to get past, especially like the best spot would be like, I guess, the bus stop or coming out of the carousel. But if you don't have that downforce and you're too close to the car ahead, the car doesn't handle the same. And being out in clean air really helps. I think this one definitely could have come down to lap traffic. Everyone was really respectful as we were coming around, and it was really good to see. There wasn't too much waiting around. Like every once in a while when you catch someone in a bus stop or catch them in the S's, you just gotta hold off and wait, because it's hard to just change lanes and get out of the way. And everywhere else, like it was very respectful from everyone in the field, watching as the leaders would come up and giving us room.
That's definitely true. We saw a good bit of that tonight. Well, it's a win for you. Officially, I believe your first win of the season.
That's right.
So that gets you obviously some great points headed forward in the season. Go ahead and give out your thank yous and your shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to just everyone in the field, you guys for putting the broadcast on, and especially Justin. He had to jump in for race control last minute. Not sure what happened there, but appreciate that. I mean, it sucks he qualified, I think, 6th or 7th, and then just couldn't even race it. And he put in a lot of laps throughout the last couple of weeks getting ready for this, and he improved massively. And it sucks that he couldn't get to race it. Then also just Colton, him's the other guy on our team. It was fun racing with him. I feel like if I didn't get the lead from him early on there, I don't think I would have ever passed him, because I think our pace was just about identical through that whole race. I think our fastest laps were within 1,000th or so of each other. So that was fun. And then shout out to Six Speed Shop, another group of guys I raced with, and Nick Bitty Designs for wrapping the cars. And yeah, again, you guys for putting the broadcast on. It's always fun to go back and watch them.
Well, absolutely appreciate that. And that is the word from your winner here tonight, Mr. Connor Leach. I'm about to say Colton Ward. I don't know why I did that, but it is Connor Leach that wins the race here tonight in absolutely dominating fashion. Congrats again. Thanks for talking to us.
All right, thanks, guys. You see the drifting on the last lap?
Yes, we had it on you the whole time.
No, hell yeah. I was trying to do my best SVG impression.
I see, Trev. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did. You did.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. That's Connor Leach, your winner here tonight. Next up, we're going to bring up Mr. Colton Ward real quick, and Trev's going to stand by with him.
Oh, Colty, Hunty, Wardy.
What's up, guys?
Colton Ward, second place, baby. It's Trevin in the booth. What's the haps, man? What's going on? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm sweating.
Sweating. You made it look effortless out there tonight, man. You got a little second place here. Think you had anything for Leach there towards the end? Because it was definitely good between the two of y'all for the win.
No, I think he had better rears than me. I definitely felt like the carousel was the worst part. I think he had the most time in the carousel to pull away from me. And I think that was the biggest part of the track that was just where he was better at.
Well, I mean, yeah, he did definitely kind of put a whooping on everybody tonight, but I mean, you were right there with him the entire race, and I mean, they just down towards the end, it just happened, just got out of your grasp. But I mean, I don't think you could be too mad at it. I feel like you finished first and second all season, literally. I'm pretty sure you haven't had anything but that, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, I've had a good season so far.
Yes.
I wish I went a little harder, I guess, on the first lap, because he got me on the carousel there. So I wish I at least got 5 bonus points, but oh well.
Yeah, I can't be too mad at it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you still retain the points lead, so I mean, like I say, can't be too mad at that. And I think he's pretty...
One thing I gotta gloat on is our team got a 0x.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot, I guarantee you, 90% of the field had more than an X tonight. So that's actually pretty great that you actually will be able to walk away from this race with a 0X. That's actually pretty hard to do. So congrats on that. But other than that, man, we know you try to give it your all. You got a little bit of rears. I wish I heard that a time or two in my life. But good stuff tonight. You got anything you want to say? Any shout outs to anybody out here tonight?
I'll give it to the lappers. Like, they were actually pretty decent. We didn't have like a huge issue the whole race with them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they definitely kept it respectful. Everybody in this league is definitely, I would say, common courtesy is a big deal, and I can at least respect that from everybody. So that's good stuff out there tonight. And yeah, man, I don't even know what more to tell you. We interview you each and every week, so there's not much more I can ask you. So I'm just gonna let you finish it all. Go ahead and thank your people, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I like to thank Justin. Like, he helped us practice, hosted races in the weeks to do this race. But I am sad that he had to go to race control instead of just race. But good for Justin for doing that. Thank Connor for doing the same thing, helping during the week. And thank you guys for broadcasting this race.
Hey, man, no problem. Appreciate you up here each and every week, and congrats on the second place, brother. And we're probably gonna see you next week, so we'll see you then.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Colton Ward, our second place finisher here tonight. Next up, really, this is the top three guys that we consistently speak to on such a regular basis. And you had a point there. It's hard to try and even bring up things to talk about because we see them all the time. But the third place finisher tonight was Mr. Kevin Smith, and he's in the booth with us now. How you doing, Kevin?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, it was a good finish for you here tonight. Third place. The thing is, the Connor Leach and Colton Ward, they just left everybody. And it's like nobody even really had a chance here tonight. But walk us through your race.
They didn't just leave us, they just dog walked us. So I'm kind of embarrassed. But yeah, it was after that first caution, it was kind of just maintaining, just not wheel hopping, keeping Wayne behind me and everything. So getting through traffic. I felt like it was a multi-class race there for a little bit, but yeah, we had fun. Don't know if I want to do this again, but it was something different. Yeah, we've had kind of a rough last 2 weeks. So last week was pretty rough with the last caution, and then this week just getting dog walks. So, but we go on to a nice new oval next week, and we'll be ready for that.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. But we were looking forward to this one too. You know, it's a little bit of a wild card, or at least what I kind of thought would be a wild card. But then it's still the same top three guys that we're talking to usually. So, still, you don't really know what you're going to expect getting into it. I know you were putting in some good practice, along with a lot of other guys, trying to prepare yourself for this race and get it going and see what you could do here tonight. What was it really, do you think, that you needed extra to try and kind of keep pace with those guys?
If you got any ideas, let me know, because I have no idea. They were just that better. I know, like, shout out to the rest of the league too. Like, everybody was practicing the last 2 weeks, so we were trying to get ready for this race. But those guys just on another level. I don't want to call him SVG, but he's kind of looking like SVG.
Yeah, they were definitely the show tonight. But you still come home third, which is a great finish for you. Good points day. Go ahead and give your thanks and your shout-outs.
Just thanks to you guys for always putting on a great show. Thanks for Justin for putting on a great league. My team, we had a little mishap in turn one, so Los Bandoleros, we're going to be talking. We're going to have a nice team meeting after this. But other than that, everybody go outside and get yourself a nice bowl of Captain Crunch peanut butter this time.
Oh, peanut butter. They're changing it up, too. That theme's kind of going out throughout the league. Everyone's switching up their flavors of the paint schemes on the truck.
Sir.
Well, third place for you here tonight, Kevin Smith. Thanks for talking to us. Congrats.
Thanks, guys.
There you go, Trev. I mean, top three guys again. Like we said, we talk to these guys seems like every single week, and your mic echoes every single week, and we continue to This great league. Really, it's an awesome league to sit up here and be a part of, and especially broadcast here. When you have something like this, too, something new for both of us, really, to sit up here in the broadcast booth. I mean, dude, I've never personally ever broadcasted one. I enjoy racing road courses to an extent, but especially when you sit up here in the booth with all the action, constant action going on the racetrack, it was such a thrill to sit up here tonight. Just a lot of fun. That's all I can say. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I love this track. This is probably my favorite road course out of any road course, just because it's got history. All the Cup cars come here, the trucks, the Nationwide, or sorry, the Xfinity cars come down here and they race, and we watch it on TV. And able to transition here to iRacing, and I thank iRacing for giving us an opportunity to put some of these stock cars on a road course. So that was pretty cool, especially with this league here. I mean, these boys, I give it up to them, give them a shout out. It wasn't as big as a wreck fest of what it should have been, because I mean, most of these guys are just oval racers, and they came out here and they put their best foot forward. So shout out to the boys in the league tonight. Hell of a race. Good job to all of y'all, because this is not easy. Especially we turn left normally. This has got a bunch of right turns in it and brakes, and who uses the brakes is my thing. So shout out to them boys out here tonight, man. Love it each and every week. My favorite time of the week. Friday night midnight racing league here on PGR. Shameless plug. And yeah, man, got shout out to the chat tonight. The chat was pretty excited. They had a lot of people talking. Got a couple super chats in there. And hey, man, next time y'all share the little broadcast to your friends, to your mom. You know, shout us out. Give us a little bit more. We'll definitely put on a better show each and every week. We try our best here. We just have a good time. So love y'all. Appreciate it. And Landon, hey man, we did it. We made it through it. This is probably the shortest race we've ever broadcasted in this league. So shout out to that. I think it was exactly an hour from when we started to I think we finished at like 1:04. So somewhere around that, about an hour it took us to broadcast this race, just because everybody stayed mostly on track. Everybody ran their own race, and it was just great to see these boys out here just doing something different. So appreciate them. Appreciate you for having me up here in the booth. Got to appreciate Justin. Took the role on tonight as race control. I know he wanted the race, but I mean, hey, you got to drop race, and we got to see you here next week at Old Atlanta, baby. What a track. That's going to be fun. Can't wait for next week.
Well, a few things to kind of talk about there. Yeah, you're right. First off, what I want to say is what's great is that we had such a car count tonight. I was worried that, some guys just wouldn't even show up, and we had basically a normal full field, and that was great to see that here, and I definitely provided with some of the action on the racetrack. Next week, as Trev said, Old Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Old Atlanta is next week. Now, Trev, as long as I could actually put this together next week, Trev's going to be racing that one. So
that's the plan.
That is the plan. I have I have to move to a different room in my apartment that day, and it's a very tight window to see if I could actually get back on into the booth. I mean, it's going to be broadcasted either way. I'll find someone to do it if not. But Trev is going to be racing next week, and that's going to be a ton of fun to watch that. Back to an oval, back to turning left like we normally do. But again, shout out to everyone out there tuning in here tonight to this little bit of turning right action that we had. Shout out to Connor Leach for winning the race and Colton Ward. Absolutely class the field here tonight. And I guess that about wraps it up. What do we have up on the schedule? SummerSlam $4.99, that's right. PGR, SummerSlam $4.99 every Monday night until the SummerSlam, which is like 3 weeks away now. We're running recruitment races. Come out and race. Get in these things. It's open hosted sessions on Mondays. You'll see we have a broadcast link up for it and everything. The flyer's on there. You'll know what time to actually come out and race. Get yourself either signed up, $30 entry. If you don't want to sign up, you don't want to pay, you want to just kind of feel it out, then go do that recruitment race. See what we got. Gen 6 cars at Talladega. That's what the SummerSlam is going to be, and that will be back on Monday night, and I'll probably be broadcasting again. I want to race one of these things, but I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be broadcasted either way, so tune in for that. And Tuesday night is a big one. That is the championship race.
Oh, baby. In
Ron Morris Racing's Tuesday Night Thunder, and that guy right there, he's going to be racing himself for a championship in that series.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, hopefully I give me a championship so I can retire. That's my plan. I'm just gonna get a championship and I'm gonna quit money racing altogether. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But well, I mean, the championship might, but he ain't quitting. Just like all of us to say we're going to. But anyway, at the end of the day, what else we got? The Thursday we'll be back with Intimidator Super Speedway Series again. Also, let me shout that out too real quick. Anyone that did not watch last night's Intimidator Super Speedway Series race here on PGR, that is an all-time classic race. I don't care. Like, you could sit there, you can watch that. It is just pure entertainment, start to finish. Go back and watch it, please, if you haven't. That thing, I mean, it's so fun to be a part of it. I wish I won it, but I know Trev wishes he won it too.
I wish I won it. Yeah.
But either way, like, you come away with it and you don't finish that. I mean, we were still cashed, but still, it was like, man, what I couldn't even be mad. It was just such a fun race to be a part of. Go back and watch that too. Get those view counts up and come out and race PGR too. Anything you see here on PGR eSports, you want to race it, come out and do it. Just reach out. We always put the Discord links in the descriptions of whatever we're doing. Join that. Inquire about it. You want to come out and race this league? Come on out. It's basically a full field every week. We got some great races here on Fridays, and definitely fun to sit up here in the booth with. So, all that said, tune in for all that racing, whatever's next up on the schedule this week. For this series, it is Old Atlanta next Friday. So, we'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.
Peace.